Now, Bungee Tech leverages the power of competitive intelligence data and machine learning to help grocers compete in real time, win customer wallet share, promote loyalty, and drive growth. The company works closely with grocers to implement a scalable, cost-effective, automated competitive intelligence program, which allows for growth and high-quality competitive data and action-driving analytics. So, Rajat, thanks for joining us today, and the floor is yours.
Thank you for the kind introduction, Tim. Dear audience, thank you for your time. It's a pleasure talking to you here today. I think the last panel talked about the importance of the right products, right pricing, merchandising, collecting a lot of data, using machine learning, and I agree to all of that. I'm here to bring a complementary view of using competitive intelligence data, in fact, omni-channel competitive intelligence data, and using that to figure out the right products, the right prices, matching, providing unmatched convenience and overall great experience to your consumers using that input. So with that, let me quickly dive deep into my presentation. See, there's plenty data that can now tell us that consumers care about the cost of the products, followed by the product selection and quality. In my opinion, the most important thing is carrying the right products at the right prices and meeting the customers in their buying journey across the channels without sacrificing profits or the customer experience. So with that, or to do that, what if you could look at the products that are selling in the market to discover the products that matter the most to your customers and will lead to higher traffic, higher conversion, profitable growth once these new products are onboarded. For doing this, you'll have to take your catalog and then map it to every physical store, every flyer, every digital channel, at every zip code, and then find out very accurately the overlapping products where you have to compete every day to provide the best offer to your shoppers, and the non-overlapping assortment gap set, which is a gold mine for growth, in my opinion. Using assortment gap data, you can find out the products that are relevant to your customers in the categories that you operate. You can prioritize them based on revenue opportunities or other constraints of your business, like limited fulfillment center space or shelf space that is available to you. Now, this is where Bungee Tech comes into picture. We solve multiple problems on behalf of our customers. To begin with, we collect assortment data from different sources. We have a patented data collection platform where we're able to get data from both physical and digital world. We're also able to get data from your enterprise systems and third-party sources, and then harmonize them together using accurate product matching, and then produce the most accurate geo-specific assortment analytics. Product matching, or machine learning and AI-driven product matching, is the foundation for finding the accurate product overlap and gaps, which I think is a very, very hard engineering problem that we are solving on behalf of our customers. Over the past 5 years, we have trained multiple multimodal machine learning models, which use both text and images to find out exact products, variations, and equivalent products. We are able to match national brands, private labels, and also perishable items. To get a feel for it, shift your attention to the strawberries that are shown on the screen. See the difference in treatment of the product images, the product attributes, the categorization across different retail catalogs. And even then, our machine learning models are accurately able to say that these two products are the same. Similarly, look at the same jar of gherkins and how it's treated differently across different retailers, right from the title to UPC to brand to the categorization to even the angles of the picture. And even then, our models are basically able to make the correct association. Here is an example where the product packaging is different and the product data is neither accurate nor helpful. But even then, the machine learning models are able to still make the right association. So we constantly monitor changes in the competitor assortment by scanning the market every day and intraday. So matching for us is a continuous 24/7 process that keeps happening in the background using the machine learning models that we've got. To ensure the highest level of accuracy and quality, we also enforce mandatory human audits to validate and provide feedback on the matches that are produced. And all of this feedback basically goes back into the machine learning models for reinforced learning. Now, the good part is that category managers, the business users, and can also become a participant of this workflow to provide feedback to the machine learning models so that it can adjust to businesses' specific needs. Now, what we do is that we, the matches of the products, that are carried by more than one retailers are organized as product clusters, and products that are unique to certain retailers are organized as UBRs, as we call it. Now, we overlap this with your catalog to find the assortment gaps, and these gaps are further categorized as brand gaps or item gaps across categories, brands, national or private, and are then prioritized based on their revenue impact. Now, within the same assortment application, users can prioritize items using constraints like revenue impact or popularity metrics like reviews, rating, bestseller tags, to name a few. There are other metrics like a custom fulfillment center score that we compute as well, so that you could use that as a parameter for filtration. You can review the gap clusters or the UBRs that we have created for you. And you can then also further double click into competitor specific information about the gaps and slice and dice the data in many different ways. Within the same application, you can mark and track the gaps for onboarding and then track them. And you can see it, you can completely track them from you marking them to the final onboarding that happens via your supplier management system. You can also mark you can also suppress the items with